Hello, lovers. So today I'm here to talk about something interesting, something very honest. I want us to have an honest conversation because lately I've been thinking we are gradually becoming the adults that we had wished not to become. We are gradually becoming the people we once wished not to become like while we were much younger. And it has got me thinking, like, why? And I've understood that there is a cultural indoctrination, or would I say there's a behavioral type of indoctrination in the African system whereby a child in Africa, a child born in Africa, in Nigeria, is only taught to hustle and not to dream. The system, the African, how am I going to put it now? The African cultural system and what we value more. It seems like it boils around provision, around poverty, around hustle, around money. So let's be honest, growing up, the major goals were don't disgrace the family, make sure you pass your exams, make sure you don't fail in whatever you're doing, and just find something doing. These are like the basic things where we're taught our values were taught around, and it usually affected the way we think. And nobody ever asked, "What do you want?" Like, what do you really, really want? I'm not talking about those school debates. Like, what do you want? What are you good at? What kind of life would you want to build for yourself? So we grew up with this mentality, with this indoctrinated culture in us, with the indoctrinated perception of how we are meant to perceive life and receive life. And now we are adults who can hustle but can't dream. We are adults who can hustle but very mediocre. We are now adults who can hustle but lack every sense of creativity. We are now adults who can hustle but can't dream. We are not adults who can hustle but with a high level of self sabotage, self disbelief. We are just adults who are naturally good with the small things. Adults who settle for less, who settle for just survival. Now we only hustle to survive. Nothing else. Thinking outside of the box, trying to be great, trying to do something creative seems like you are doing something out of the original plan. It seems crazy. It seems weird because that is how our system has taught us. That is how the African system has engineered us to be. And unfortunately, the African survival system, has kept us alive but hasn't taken us far. And that's why we have a lot of struggling, intelligent young adults, struggling youths, intelligent, like when I mean intelligent, talented, brilliant, smart, but they can't go far. They can't do much because of the way they were indoctrinated, because of the way the system has programmed us to perceive and to follow life. So now the question is, how can we change that? How can we begin to have a mind of creativity? How can we begin to do much? How can we begin to utilize what God has given to us to actually do something important in our life? How can we begin to live in purpose? Purpose that creates impact, that creates change, that brings about growth